fun stuff planned for you today. Laura and I are going to give you some of our ideas on some partner connection, cool footwork, and stuff like that, and a little bit of counter body. So what we'd like for you to do is we're going to play a little bit of music. There, Laura is. Say hello.
Yeah, hey everybody. We'll start in just about 2 minutes. So if you're watching a recording of this, you can do it for 2 minutes. A couple things that would be helpful is to maybe get like a broom or a mop or something, because we might use this, especially if you don't have a person to dance with.
And if you can, also get something that looks like this, because this is the best solo partner you will ever have. And then also, if you can also get a little bit of this, you can get your pieces of mail, something like this, or 2 articles of paper. That would be awesome. It should help you in the long run as we discuss more about blah, blah, blah. So.
Jeremy, where can they send a donation to you if they want?
Yeah, you can send it to my Venmo account, which is at Jeremy Otth. That's Jeremy Otth, and that's all one word. Or you can send it to PayPal at Jeremy and an underscore, and then my last name, Otth, at yahoo.com.
Cool. Talk to us some more.
Yeah. So, for right now, I think what we're going to do is if you're joining us, we're just going ahead and play some music so you can warm up with your partner or solo. So please join us. I think Laura has some music for us that we can just jam to. So warm up those feet.
What song do you want?
Give me...
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Here we go.
Jonathan Scout.
Joining us, we're just doing a warm-up song, so move your feet a little bit. So if you're joining us right now or you're already on, again, we're going to reiterate, we have a couple things that we'd love for you to have during this course. One of them is a trusty pillow. If you can go find that, that would be awesome. We're going to use this for those solo dancers, or even if you really have a partner that you're working with, this will be a really clear indicator of maybe some things that you're going to be doing in your partnership. Yeah, and then if you have a couple pieces of paper, we're going to use that as well. So but we'll give you some other time later as well. So here's Laura.
Hello.
Yeah.
Once again, if you want to send a little donation afterwards, join in with us first, and then after, we recommend a $5 donation. This is focused on Jeremy this week, and you can send it to his Venmo, which is at Jeremy Otth, or you can send it to his PayPal, which is
Jeremy_Otth@yahoo.com.
Yeah, cool. Let's do some practicing together.
Yeah. So again, if you're just joining us, we're gonna do one more warm-up song. As you do, let's have you do this. So if you are partnered, of course you're gonna ask your partner to dance. If you're not, I'd love for you to grab that pillow and just dance as you go.
Should they be doing like pure Balboa?
Yeah, for right now we're just gonna focus on pure Balboa. But if you're a partner, you can basically do anything, but a lot of this stuff will work with close position.
And in a few minutes, we're going to start with, are we playing with the counterbody
Yeah,
stuff
we're gonna
first,
do that.
or the footwork stuff
So,
first?
we're going to sort of go in order. We're going to go to footwork first, and then we're going to actually talk about our partner's connection first, and then we'll do some footwork, and then we're going to move on to some counterbody stuff.
So if you don't have a partner, you're going to take a pillow, and you have a partner now.
Yay.
Hey, Wilson.
Interesting partner. It's green. Mine's purple anyways.
What I'd love to have you do is hold that partner kind of off to the side. If I'm leading, it would be a little bit more to the right side, wherever you like to hold in pure Balboa. If I'm a follow, I'm going to think here. And as a follow, I'm thinking a little bit more like connecting that pillow where I would love to have my partner connected. So maybe if you're used to more of an A-frame, it's more on your chest as you dance through. Or if you're a little bit more to a full body frame, putting it more on your rib cage. If you like to be a little more open, maybe I have my pillow in a V or I'm a little more closed. So kind of start to think about what that is, and then with your pillow, play with some footwork, dancing to the music, doing pure Balboa stuff, whatever feels good to you. But I want you just to be thinking about the flow that you have with your partner, with your upper body. So think a little bit about maybe you and your pillow, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. Maybe you and your pillow have a forward and back lilt. And kind of moving through space. If you were with us last week, I talked about flow, not really having stopping points.
It might have a counterbody a little bit. If you use counterbody through that motion, you might be using this type of motion, using paddles or pivots or anything like that. So we'll come back to you in a moment.
So we're doing pure Balboa warm up with a pillow.
If you do bow swing, it's okay.
And play with the music, play with your footwork, play with your creativity. Let's do it. This one is Lover Come Back to Me with Naomi and her Handsome Devils.
Woo. Gotta give some support to my partner.
The sky was blue and high above. The moon was new and so was love. This eager heart of mine was singing, lover, where can you be? You came and left, love had its day, the day is past, gone away. This aching heart of mine is singing, singing, lover, come back to me. Remembering every little thing you used to say and do. I'm so lonely. Every road I walk along with you. No wonder I am lonely. The sky is blue, the night is cold, the moon is new.
All right.
All right, welcome back. So, if you haven't got that trusty old pillow yet, or some object to sort of hold in your arms, as a solo dancer or even as a partner dancer, just to actually go back and forth and just feel your own connection. The whole purpose of this that I thought was really important is to just be aware of where you hold your body. Now for me and Laura, or a lot of my connections, I tend to be offset, so my feet are set this way to set up. And I may reach around my partner this way, as I connect with them, so it's in front of my sternum, but I let my right elbow come back to my side, so my follow sort of resides farther right for me. And for that, it allows me to do a lot of extra footwork and some of the stuff that we're going to do. So I just want you to sort of take your pillow or your partner and just think about that. I also want you to think about how maybe the pillow's coming into like the elbow pit area, this area, and not out here. Listen to maybe different modes of tone. So if I squeeze my fingertips, I can feel it through my body a little bit. Or maybe I press through the palm of my hand here, and I can feel that. Or if I squeeze down with my elbow, I can definitely feel the squish in the pillow. So it gives me sort of my own feedback without my partner really having to feel all that weird contact. So first of all, let's just do a couple basics in close. If you need to support your follow, I got mine here, so keep them up. So let's do a couple basics. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Shoot, bop, bop. 1, 2, 3. Maybe add some ad-libs if you want. Or just dance around. I know we don't have music right now. I just want you to sort of fool around with your footwork. Good. Take a moment to stop there for just a moment. I'm going to play a song, and so what I would like to do is I want you to listen to yourself or listen to your partnership as we dance, and I want you to sort of, I'd say you can maybe venture into bow swing a little bit if you want. Out and ins are a little bit different. But the point is, as we go, as you transition to maybe pivots, paddles, drags, that kind of motion, I want to listen and see if you're aware of your own arm. Maybe it's your left arm. Maybe you feel like you're squeezing the pillow when you have to think about a move, or you get tone, or you squeeze the inner elbow pit or the hand. Anyways, we'll play.
I'm actually not going to because I don't want to risk Facebook kicking us out because of too much music. So we'll just have a scatter rhythm for y'all to play with. And I would love for you, like Jeremy said, we're going to think about the arm and think about even pressure. So I'm trying to like have equal pressure all the way through without squeezing. And I find as a follow, kind of adding syncopations is when I start to tense a little. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to see if I can keep the pressure through my frame. Consistent, no matter what we're doing. So go ahead and play with some rhythms, variations. Up, shoot, pop, up, shoot, up, So I'm going to give you some thoughts while you're doing this. I'd like for you, if you're brave enough, in your space, keep scatting, kind of like we're doing. Shoot, shoot, hop, hoop, shoot, shoot, ho, da 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 da, oh, shoot, hop, da da do, da da do, shot, shoot, shoot, hop, shoot, shot, da da. So as we're doing this, I'm thinking about even pressure, scatting some rhythms that I'm doing. And I want you all to, we saw that comment, the request for Jeremy to have his back to the camera sometimes, so we'll go ahead and do that as well.
You'll also notice if the pillow starts slipping, I do give a little support underneath, but I'm still very aware of my right arm, or it follows like that.
Would you ever do that with your real partner?
No. Please don't do that with the partner. Or pick up your partner as you do level basics.
But I want you, while you're doing these rhythms, it's so easy holding a pillow to try to freeze your upper body and do your footwork. I want to see if you guys can keep a constant rhythm with your body flowing, whatever you would do with your basic.
Yeah.
So even if I'm doing a syncopation, my pillow still has some Balboa flow. You're on your own. Scat for yourself. Don't let your pillow get too still. Keep a little flow.
Yeah, if your pillow's still, that means you need to loosen up a little bit more of your muscles.
I love this pillow.
Yeah. Good.
Jeremy, let me have the green pillow.
Awesome.
What's next?
All right, so let's dive into a little bit of partner connection beyond just this, or just the basic, what I'm going to do, and we're going to focus on, is we're going to allow our hips to rotate open. Just so you can see me from this angle. Again, I have my feet a little bit offset. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the pillow still, and I'm going to rotate my upper body open this way, almost like I'm trying to do a lolly kick that way. So I should open my hips up, but my torso is open a little bit to the left, but I still have good connection on this side. So if this is my basic here, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, I'm going to open up this way and then roll back in. So just being familiar, rolling open my hips to the left and then rolling back to that position. All right, so if you've done that, I'm going to ask you to join in some fancy footwork. So here we go. Here's the breakdown. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to stop on count 7. So join me. I'm going to step on a down hold on count 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've stepped down on 7. What I'm going to do now is going to kick with my left foot on count 8. And then I'm going to turn to you, or continue to turn to my left as I kick with my right foot. Kick. And then what I'm going to do with my right foot is I'm going to step back down on my right foot. My left knee is bent, and that's count 2. And then I'm going to kick forward for count 3. Step down on 4. Finish the rest of my basic.
Can you show with me so that anybody who needs a reference of with a human?
I think I got some pillow dust in my mouth. Wow, the pedal's trying to come on to me. Okay.
Or if you have a partner that you can try this with, you can try this as a lead or a follow. But
just give you 1 second.
we'll stay this way a little bit since it's the vertical.
Yeah. So this is what it's going to look like, by the way. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, the footwork, if you need that broken down, simply I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kick 8. I kick 1. I land on my right foot on 2. My left knee is bent. Kick 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All while rotating. So here it is completion. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open 1. Close 2, kick 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. All right. Leads, you get to practice that a few minutes on your own. Follows. I'm going to do my own version of this, inspired by Jeremy, actually. I think it was inspired by you. So I'm going to use your partner for a moment, Jeremy. I'm following our... so follow.
I'm jealous.
I have my lead in front of me. I like to think about my lead right in the middle of my sternum, but then my body slightly rotated left side forward. So follows, what I'd like to have you do, and we'll come a little bit closer as we show the footwork. Follows, I'd like to have you think about opening just your hips. In fact, a pillow works, or even using a broom kind of works for me.
You gotta
for the
clean up
reference.
after Babala.
Because what I'm thinking about is, if my partner is here right in the middle of my sternum, this broom represents kind of my lead's right foot. My left foot's on the outside, that's his right foot in the middle. And then my right foot would be in the middle. So I have this angle here. And what I'm going to play with is crossing my right foot behind, stepping out, and rotating my hips. So I'll come a little bit closer so that you can see as close as I think I can. So I'm doing some basics with my broom. And then I'm going to hook around as I'm doing this. So follows the footwork I'm going to do is a basic 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to hook my right foot. Instead of traveling straight forward, 1, 2, I'm going to hook my right foot and then travel 1, 2. So I get kind of an opening just in my hips. Again, it's just in my hips. I'm not really opening my chest. There might be a little rolling here. So I'm 1, 2. And then at this point, I'm going to swing around across 3, 4. And then for now, I'm just going to hold and cross again. So if I set up this broom as my center line, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm going to hook behind. 1, 2. So I'm across the center. 3, 4. I'm still across the center from my lead. I'm a little bit outside of him. And then I'm going to swing it around 5, 6, 7. And then go back in line for 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Again, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Swing around, opening the hips. 1, 2, kick 3. I'm kicking behind me so I don't kick a partner. Cross in front, cross in front. 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 5, 6, cross 7. And start again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, swing around and cross. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, swing and cross and cross. Remember when you cross your right foot in front follows? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, swing around 3. I turn my leg open so there's space for me to cross it in front without kicking myself or my partner. 3, 4. And then from here, you can play around 5, 6, whatever you want. So I want you to be listening to the music for inspiration. And
Also,
will you do your
leaders,
footwork?
yeah, again, I'm
nice
going to
and
use that
close.
same thing again. Just so you can see me, leaders, as I'm doing this basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hook on this side as I open up. So this is 7, count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get
Will you
back
come
into
even
the
closer?
line.
Will you back
Yeah.
way back up? Can you show that? Yeah.
Here
You
we
have
go.
more space
So
there.
watch me here. I have my basic. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in the line. 7, 8.
That's hard to
It's
do.
tough. That's a good challenge.
Will you do it facing?
Yeah, let's do
Maybe
it.
get rid of the broom so that
Turn
they
it a little bit
can see.
sideways.
Yeah.
Let me move this here.
And you
The
can
first
come
time
super,
dancing with
super
the broom.
close
Here we
because
go.
they can see your feet up
So
here.
here we go. Watch this as I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up 7, 8. Kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do that again with me.
Yes.
So you can see, you really just need to see the feet at this point. So we'll get a little closer.
And 1, 2, 3. I'll go first. 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6. Open up. Kick, kick, step, step, hold. And on the door.
You go,
3,
yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, my turn.
All right.
So follows, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was different. 1, 2, 3, 5,
It
6,
happens to all
7.
of us.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and cross. I'm gonna keep us straight up here.
Open up a little here.
Yep. And again, follows if you don't have a partner like I have. You saw how that works in context. Practice with a broom so you can think about how your hips swing open. One thing I didn't mention when I'm doing this follows is I actually let myself go into a little bit of an A-frame, meaning my feet get a little behind me and I'm using my partner for just a little bit of support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I swing around, hook 1. And then on 2, I actually keep this left foot back. I think I maybe even said forward when I was by myself. But I actually keep it back so that there's space to swing cross. And that's the moment I have the A-frame. So 1, 2, I'm pushing against Jeremy a little for support, 3, 4. And then maybe I'm even pushing against Jeremy a little for support here so I can do whatever I want with this foot. Tap, tap, swing around, and then cross. And then I bring my feet back forward so I'm back to full balance. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So at this point, what Jeremy and I want is for you to use this idea of opening and use this idea of footwork.
So you're a little bit A-frame, coming back into balance again. And if you can, we're gonna put on a song for you. And if you have your trusty pillow or your trusty partner, I want you to try to be aware as you do this. How is your right arm or left arm? Does it have tension in it anywhere? Maybe your fingertips, palm, maybe the inside of your forearm, or maybe your left arm's holding on too long, this is not going to give you much support. I
So-
think from that.
That was pretty cool. So we'll play a song. I want you to try one of two things. You decide for yourself. You can do the exact rhythm that Jeremy and I just did. You could do Jeremy's version, you could do my version. If you have a partner, maybe take some turns. And then if you've done this before, or if you feel confident, I'd love for you to use this concept of rolling open to play with your own footwork. So feel free to accent what you hear in the music. We'll show you how we would do that, what we might do. We'll take some turns.
But as we start the music, I'm going to keep my back to the camera, so if you need to just look in, I think you can.
Will you do yours slow a couple more times right up here with your back to the camera?
Here, I'm going to give you like 4 times.
I'll get a song ready while you do that.
Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kick 8, kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kick 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step 7, kick 8, kick 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, kick 8, kick 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, kick 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, we're going to show you how we would practice this together and solo. You can watch us, and then you can finish the song by yourself. This is Jonathan Stout and his Campus 5 with Hillary Alexander.
Experimenting footwork maybe, maybe just being aware of some connection points that you had. Awesome. Oh, no.
If you have a great room or Swiffer partner, Sophie, I love it. Also, a lot of you are sharing housing with like a roommate or a husband or a wife or maybe a pet. Don't do anything that might make your pet uncomfortable. But I think sometimes holding somebody, even if they don't know Balboa, can help. You may have seen or maybe we're dancing. Jeremy and I both tried this. I had Jeremy just stand still. So, hey, housemate, would you help me with my balboa?
Sure.
All I need to do is stand there.
Great, I'll be a pole.
And if they have any music background, they could kind of just keep a little bit of rhythm with you. Or if not, Jeremy's is going to be a pole, and I'm just going to practice doing my basic right under my feet, and then trying creating space and bringing my feet back under me, and then trying swinging that hip open, and then coming back close. Even when I swing the hip open, I'm here. Can you jump out of the picture? I'm not really leaning that hard.
No.
Come back in. And then I practice being able to come out of that and come back in and bring my feet back forward. You want to see Jeremy doing that with me? So I'm housemate.
Yeah, housemate. If you do notice, leaders, as I step on count 7, I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I reach my foot behind my body just a little bit.
Oh, let's turn this way so they can see your apron.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I kick around 8. I kick out 1, 2. Turn away. Turn back to my partner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you were doing this with a house person who didn't know balboa, would you keep chest contact?
Yes, so I'm rolling my chest open and close to my partner, but it's more of my hips opening more than anything. So it's starting from below, and then my upper body is matching, or it's opening my upper body. My left half is opening up my upper body. There you go.
Say that louder. What did you say?
My lower half is opening up my upper body. So I'm not thinking this and then that. I'm thinking hips first, and then my upper body opens up.
And Jeremy's nice to make sure that his right shoulder doesn't poke into me. So he is still giving me the flat part here. He's not turning his shoulder in.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, your housemate might not come back.
Your fellow might not like it.
All right, I think we're gonna give you, there's like a 10-second delay and then a 10-second delay of y'all thinking of the question. So now's a good time for you to send us any more questions before we leave this idea and try some other stuff. I will leave this live stream up on my page for about 2 to 3 days.
Yes, we will do that for you.
You can always go back and watch this with your housemate later if you would like, so they can see it. Just fast forward, maybe even bookmark this part so that you know what time to look at.
Also, as we put on, I think we're going to put on a song, right? One more song?
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds of a song. We'll put on a little bit of music. In the meanwhile, if you can, grab some mail or unused paper, maybe that mail that you don't like or whatever. Try to get that, because we're going to use that to put under our feet in just a moment. Yeah, so here we go. Here's sort of 30 seconds of a song. Whenever you can go and do whatever you like.
All right, I'm gonna go a little faster. Mint Julep.
All right, oh man.
We've got Mint Julep Jazz Band playing Darktown Strutter's Ball.
Transition into the second half.
I have a couple of things.
Oh, did you want to say something?
Comments, yeah,
Yeah,
some
great,
comments.
great.
So, honestly, I love your feedback. I am reading them and I actually have somebody messaging them, so it's showing up on our big screen. So any comments or questions you have, they show up usually about 10 to 20 seconds after we talk, but send them in. We're getting them, and we're
trying to get them.
Sophie, call out to you. I love the stuff you're playing with. She's trying all different versions. She's trying to lead styling. She's trying to follow styling. You can do both.
Yeah.
There was a request, Rebecca, thank you, for just a recap of just the footwork. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Instead of doing that in a live stream, we'll record our own little recap for this and post it so that you have a snippet. So stay tuned for that. We'll post that and we'll probably put it on YouTube and then share the link in a bunch of places. So Rebecca, that is awesome. Sal Perez, I miss LA.
That is LA right there.
Show us something, Jeremy. Because what you did really wasn't showing me anything so far. Cool. What's next? What are we doing?
All right. So our next goal is to work a little bit on how Laura and I think about weight transitions through drags and counterbody, or using counterbody. So you can see us. What I'd like for us to do, first of all, is sort of get an offset stance. I think if you're familiar with our classes, we have a left foot forward and right foot back.
Yeah, we'll come closer so you can see. If you could, yeah, so Jeremy's back is to you, I'm here.
Right.
And you can, we like to have our feet a little bit offset here so that we can get our left foot nice and close to our partner.
Right. Our feet have a little bit of an open V shape.
Meaning, for me as a follow, my left foot points straight forward, and I let my right heel tuck behind. That way, if I step on my right heel, it doesn't cause my body to shift too much. I can transfer between my feet really smoothly. So our basic in this shift, in this angle, actually looks, I'm going to shift us so that people can see. Our basic looks like this. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you'll see from our basic, again, this is just our basic, our gather basic specifically, is that on count 1, we break this stance 1, and then by 2, we go back to the offset. So we don't go step together, we like to go step, offset. And for me, follows, this helps me to step and drive so I stay connected with my lead. That way I don't accidentally step too short on my left, I can really extend that leg. And if you watch my legs, I like to think 1, and then as I roll off that 1, my leg straightens before I go to 2, and I can really extend that 2 before I shift onto it. So you're going to see that I have extensions in my leg between the beats. So I'm not straightening my knees on 1, 2, 3, because I feel like that's too marchy, but I actually have 8 and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I think those numbers are weird. But it's the ands is where I'm extending as I move, just like when we walk. Don't use those numbers, because I said that. That will go on the recap correctly.
All right, so moving forward with the drag concept, most of us do drags in slow timing. That means 2 beats per step. So what we're going to do is we'll have everybody, if you want, we're going to travel backwards onto our right foot. Now, as we transfer to our right foot, I want to see if you can put your weight over the ball of the foot, and then right behind the ball of the foot, and then under the arch, and then under your ankle, right here. Not over the heel, but under your ankle. So we've had 4 beats total, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go forward over the left foot as we go under the left ankle, the arch, behind the ball, and to the ball of the foot. If you reach the toe, you've gone too far. But we're going to take that concept, and as we go back, we're going to do slow steps. What I need to do for drags, if you have done them, I'm assuming a lot of you have, I'm going to lift up my hands so you can see the direction of my shoulders, the way they need to be facing. So if I'm moving backwards, I need to move towards the front foot. The front foot is key. So as I move back, I'm stepping back with my right, or extending back with my right. I roll ball, arch, ankle, through that foot, and then I rotate to my front foot, which is now my right, and step on the ball, arch, as I roll back onto the next foot. And I can do it consecutively.
I'm going to give a little context. What we're doing here is we're practicing drags with counter body. So follows, leads, everybody can practice. We're just walking back with counter body. But Jeremy is trying to get you to roll across your foot slowly so that you're not, a lot of times we see ball dancers and Lindy dancers hit, either falling over the heels or follows. I often see follows stepping with the ball and then having no space to roll. So it's kind of hit, hit because you're using too small a portion of your foot.
Right.
So we want you rolling across the foot. And this exercise Jeremy's doing is extending that time, so doing 4 beats instead of just 2. Most drags are 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We want you to take 4 beats.
Or even think
1,
longer.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Okay.
what we'd like you to do is grab a prop.
Yes.
I like this candle personally because you'll be able to see it. And we're gonna hold this prop, a pillow works as well, in front of your sternum. So it represents your center. This is not representing my partner like the pillow is. This is my center. And what I want you to do is first to see if you can rotate your center so that your prop moves side to side here.
Right.
Yeah?
Your prop should be following your shoulders.
And then I want you all to practice those 4 beats traveling back, rolling slowly. We're not hitting the toe, we're going ball, arch, back of the arch, over the ankle bone. Ball, arch, arch, ankle. As we go back, or as we go forward, we're going ankle bone. Again, not the back of the heel, but the ankle bone. I'm going to turn sideways and come closer so you can see. We're going ankle bone, arch to the ball. Ankle bone, arch to the ball. 4 beats going forward, 4 beats going backward, and then we're going to add, if your, whichever foot is the front foot, my left foot's in front, my body's going to rotate left. If I'm stepping back, whichever foot's in front is where my body rotates. Whichever foot's in front, if I'm stepping forward, is the same way my body rotates, just like
Yeah.
walking.
So, if you have that,
Can we have them practice it together?
yes, but let's give a little bit of rhythm to it.
So not 4 beats?
Let's do 2. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 slows, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, okay,
So
come
watch.
on, show us.
So let's try this. If you're going back with your right, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. So you're gonna practice that rhythm.
4. Try that with us. You can also go forward. Remember, rotating towards the foot that's in front. If you need to look down, my right foot's in front. My candle is rotating to the right.
Yeah.
I got a candle.
5.
Choose if you want to go back or forward. 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. Change directions. 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. Change directions. 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly, slowly. Try adding some different rhythms there.
Yeah.
You can try doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick, quick. 1, 2. Quick, quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you try these rhythms, we want you to, again, holding a candle jar.
You can hold your
pillow,
pillow out here. You can actually see it.
But remember, if you hold something, careful that it's not the object moving, which means just your arms.
Right.
Make sure your sternum is moving. My hips aren't really moving. I'm going to come in a little closer. So it's not really hips rotating. My hips are staying more or less the same. And it's just the rib cage rotating this candle. It's a magic trick. And then try the different rhythms. My goal for you is to have a fluid corner that you go through. So we don't want it to go hit, hit. We want it to go smooth, smooth, smooth.
There's still a pulse
smooth.
there. She's keeping the rhythm.
Be careful that you're not doing any tilting.
Right.
If you have this candle full of water, a jar full of water, we don't want it splashing.
Right.
It might swirl as you go through, but I want to see if you can rotate your body and not have any stopping points.
Right.
Yeah? Maybe I hit something in the music that's quicker. I hope you're trying this while we're talking, so if you're not moving, go ahead and move. This is definitely a practice session. Jeremy, Micah
We have a
has
question.
a question.
Micah has a question. Micah, so in
What is
regards
the
to a
question?
serpentine, it says, I'm wondering after you develop the core counterbody mechanic, can you demonstrate it and explain exactly how it works in doing traveling serpentines?
Yeah.
Woo,
Keep
man.
that in mind.
Yes. So some of the things I think about in terms of when the serpentine happens is,
Here, hold the candle.
This
It's
candle.
really nice to see.
dang, keep my hands warm. Or I guess it's not lit. Okay. So, yes, there is counterbody in serpentine motion. So as I go back, let's say I start my serpentines on count 7. So I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. As I do my quick with my start on my left foot, I go quick, and I bring my torso, you can't see this, but I'm bringing my torso into a counter body motion through that quick.
Here, I'll
quick,
take a candle.
quick, slowly.
You hold your arms up.
Right, watch.
There was a request for you to have your back to the camera, which you're
Yes,
doing.
yeah.
But the
So you can
arms
see
can be
this,
up.
watch. Quick, quick, slowly rotate. That's my front foot. Quick, quick, slowly rotate. This left is my front foot. Quick, quick, slowly rotate. Quick, quick, slowly rotate.
Can you just do the drags one more time
Yeah.
with your back to the camera?
Like this. I'll do that rhythm where I'm going a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, slowly, slowly, 2, 3, 4, slowly, slowly.
So this
Cool.
is something we can practice for fast tempos. You can also do this to slower tempos. Slow bow is really good. And yes, good question, Lauren.
Yes. So I want to add to what Lauren, so Lauren's question is your shoulder body turn gradual on the longer 4-beat drags? Absolutely. And so this is going to be real quick, but this helped me. So the paper on the feet, I'm going to stand on the paper. I can actually, here I can visually see my body rotate. So it's going to feel like my shoulders are scanning the room to fill up those 4 beats as I go. If I were to transfer onto my right foot, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I'm looking down, which you don't recommend anyway when you're dancing, but for practice exercise, I can see how slow my body's moving through that. Also, if you raise your hands like this, I surrender, you can move through that space. So I'm doing that through each, whether it's 4 beats, 6 beats, whatever that is, I try to fill up more of the middles. So instead of just going to the end, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to keep my feet connected to the floor. Also, you can add different timings, so I challenge you to do that. If you do triplets, you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and change that up, but just getting a sense of how fast or how slow your body's moving.
Yeah, I'll take a question from Jason. Jason, thanks for asking. Great question. Where is the weight on your feet on the quicks? There's a little more options there that's so fast. I still try to roll on a quick.
Right. You're just moving faster through your quick. I mean, you're rolling faster backwards than a quick.
So just like when I'm walking or jogging, the faster I move, the less foot surface I have to roll. So if I'm walking, there's time to roll across the foot. Versus if I'm jogging, I tend to still roll, but it's more limited to the ball of the foot. So there's a rolling from the ball. So yeah, if we're doing the quick, we might not end up with as much weight on the ankle bones or the heels. We might roll more in the arch or the ball.
Right.
Jeremy as a lead will spend, when he has quicks, he'll be a little bit more on the arch. Me as a follow on the quicks,
Right.
I'll be rolling forward and back a little more on the ball. But also that depends on your style.
Right.
So you should play with your style. I know some people who roll and spend most of their time with their weight over their heels, and some people who are actually much more forward on the balls. So we'll let that be your choice there, but we are advocating having some rolling on your foot since that's how the human body moves efficiently.
Cool.
It's just
Yeah.
how our body works.
Awesome.
I'd like to add one more exercise or one more thought going back to the serpentine.
Okay.
I actually want us all to try this. I'd like to have you, I would take an object again. I'm going to grab my candle. I'm in love with this candle. It's a
I can light it
perfect
up
thing.
for you, Laura.
Oh my god, light up my lamp. Oh, that's such a bad, cheesy joke.
Oh boy.
I think you mentioned this. I'm going to mention it from a follow's perspective. When I am rotating in paddle turns, for example, my body is rotating, my center is rotating, here's my feet, my center is rotating slightly in the direction that I'm going. So if I'm turning right, I'm going quick. This is what you were going to do anyway, right, Jeremy? Am I getting ahead of us?
Oh yeah, well I was just gonna do the move. But we can do paddle turns, yes. That's okay.
The move. Yeah, let's do this for a moment.
Yeah.
Hold your inanimate object and try some paddle turns. And just think about that object being slightly to the right if you're turning right. It doesn't matter if my left foot is paddling forward or if I'm shifted and my right foot is paddling backwards. If I'm turning right, my torso is slightly to the right of my center line. Vice versa if it's to the left. So take that object, try some paddles, and what I want you to do is when you change directions, not when you switch feet, right? So I can continue to the left, paddle, 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 switch feet, and go left still. When I'm staying the same direction, my candle stays on the left. My torso, my center line stays to the left. But when you change directions, when you go from left to right, we're essentially going to be doing one of these drags. It might be a back one, it might be a forward one. And that goes back to the serpentine. That's how we think about our serpentine technique, is that I might do some paddles. Paddle, going to the left, so my candle and my center line is slightly to the left. Very, very slight. Paddle, 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 and change. On that downhole change, my center line goes to the right. Paddle, 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 and change. Paddle, paddle, and change. Paddle, paddle, and change. Paddle, and change. Paddle, and change. Paddle, and counter body. Paddle, and counter body.
Awesome.
Will you show that same thing but with your back to the camera for the leads?
Yeah.
Your
Little
arms.
candle. Okay.
Just do your arms
So
up.
here, so as I'm doing the paddle steps, I'm turning my shoulders into the direction I'm going. So if I'm turning left, I would go quick, 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 slowly, quick, 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 slowly. And if I change to the right or go clockwise, I would keep my, I would be turning my shoulders to the right. Quick, 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 slowly. As I go here, quick, 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 slow. We have one last question. Oh, we have another question. I think Jeff Sue's, how are you handling the body at ends when you switch directions? At what point do you start reversing, and is there a pause, and how long? Great question, Jeff. So how I think about this on a base level. If I focus just on the pulse has a downward motion, 1E and I release on right? I go down on the beat, and I release in between, or 3/4 of the way between the beat. So it's swung, 1E and 1E and So when I'm releasing my pulse is when I start to change direction of my shoulders. So if I did just the drags, I would go, for 2 beats, I would go 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
Can you show if you do different rhythms, that same thing with serpentine or paddles? But you can come a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got plenty
So
of
if I did
space.
serpentines, I'd go quick, 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 or 1,
paddles.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4.
Can you show the
1,
direction
2,
change?
3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4.
Will you change
1, 2,
directions
3.
every time?
Quick, 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 slow.
Change directions.
Quick, 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 quick,
Change
quick,
the
slow.
body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Change
6,
the
7,
body.
8, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2.
So he's, Jeff, to answer your question, again, I'm not sure if we're covering exactly, but we're rotating the body just before the feet change direction. So anytime we have a slow or about to change directions, we start to rotate just before the footsteps.
And that's sort of typically, in the middle of the beat, because we're having that pulse. So that's when the release of the floor is, because I'm going into the floor, then releasing out of the floor.
And down and down. We use the release of friction.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm going to give you guys about 60 seconds of a song
Yeah.
and play with just counter body drags, forward and back, walking, making sure, maybe at the basic level, it's just making sure that you know which foot and which foot is forward and which way your body rotates.
Right.
If you're doing counter body or walking in a line, then your body needs to be pointing towards the forward foot. If you're doing continuous rotation, then your body needs to be pointing slightly in the direction that you're rotating. And then I can go line, 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 rotate, 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 line, line. So with music, play with
So
counter
if the
body.
music will dance for you. If
With
you need
you.
inspiration,
This is 920 Special with Hillary Alexander, Jonathan Stout on their Moppin' and Boppin' album, and the Campus 5.
I'm gonna hurry home to you to let you know that I've been blue. Baby, my plane is leaving, 9:20 is on its way. Can't wait to hold you oh so tight and squeezing you with all my might. Baby, my plane is flying, bringing me home to you. I thought about you, I missed you so much. Thought I lost your magic touch. Thought you were mad, I felt so bad. Till you called and we made up. But now that everything's okay, the plane is winging on its way. Baby, 920 specials, making my dreams come true. I thought about you, I missed you so much. Thought I lost your magic touch. Thought you were mad, I felt so bad. Till you called and we made up. But now that everything's okay, the plane is winging on its way. Baby, 920 specials, making my dreams come true.
All right. Any last questions on the counter body? Throw them at us. We are ready for them.
Yes.
I just have a couple thoughts. The follows tend to ask me what I can do or how this applies to my partner dancing, which might be related to, what is it, Sharam's question about seeing us do this together. We'll absolutely show you together.
Yes.
Follows, I think this practice is really important because I need to know, it's important for the leads to know which foot and how their body has flow and how it connects with their steps because they're leading. It's equally as important for me to know those things about my body as I follow, so that as the lead leads through his body, I don't have to translate which foot that should mean. I should be able to feel as soon as the lead leads this way, which direction or where that leg should go. And then the leads can get some really fancy stuff where they cause a leg flick just by rotating their body, or they can lead some really quick rhythms that I don't have to feel Jeremy's footwork necessarily, or he doesn't have to travel much. He can lead it just by counter body. Right. We'll dance and show a little bit of that. You can watch us now.
Again, the fun part is being able to see what kind of rhythms I can use doing those types of shapes.
This is Sunday, Boilermaker Jazz Band.
Tuesday, I cry all day Wednesday. Oh my, how I long for you. And then comes Thursday. Gee, it's long, it never goes by.
Yeah.
Friday makes me feel just like I'm gonna die. But after
More questions. Did that sort of answer your question?
All right, the last thing I'd like to
Like
do, will you
moments.
show your move, Jeremy?
We have angry faces. Is that frustration?
No, there's no angry faces.
No.
It's all love. Hey, Jared, do you mind showing your move? We have one last bonus.
Oh, yeah.
move. So here's the deal. This move is going to utilize the stuff that we've been showing you. And yeah, this is more of a bonus move in the last couple of minutes. We're going to throw it out there, and then you have something to practice during the week. So leads, this
Here
is
we
what
go.
you do.
Here's your footwork. We're going to do a down hold on count 7. So join me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll 7, 8. For here, we're going to do 2 quick drags. Quick, quick. And then we're going to do a 4 count drag. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we do it again, or join me. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last time, if you want to add a triple step, you can. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You can do a triplet drag if you want, and then do a quick, 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 and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have that, and you feel good, on that last one, I would go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to releve. I'm going to push up off the ball of my left foot, or my left heel is going to go off. And then I'm going to skip to the side. Skip together and go. So if I would go like this, it would rotate to the right. I'd releve up and down. I'd put my weight back on my right foot. Together, slide. So in numbers, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it looks like this with a partner.
Let's do it this way with my back.
And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, triple step, quick, quick. 1, 2, up, down, and slide to the side.
We'll do it.
Again.
With Jeremy's back to the camera.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, skip to the side, and slide.
Yeah. One more time. We'll try to maximize the space and try to go sideways.
And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
And then
You can extend that time if you want. After the slide, it's open timing. So
will you hold that and
Just-
show your chest so that they can see
Here we
where
go.
your body. Come closer, closer,
Yeah,
closer,
here
so
we
you
go.
can see your
Here we
camera
go.
body. But don't travel that way because you'll disappear. There.
here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm already starting counting body by 5 in my basic anyway as I transition into this triplet. So I go 1, 2, 3. Here's my counter body. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 7 and slide.
So 7 and 8 is back to square. Can you
Okay.
face the camera and do that one more time?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6,
Body to the left.
7, 8.
No, I'm sorry, back that up. 7 and 8, your body is to the left, is that right?
Yes.
And
And
then-
then I have to the right, to the left, and then the slow motion through the shoulders, or moving slowly. We got
Slowly to the right.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, come around.
Can you do it with your arms up?
Yeah.
Your back to the
Last
camera,
time.
nice and close.
Here we
back
go.
to the camera. There.
And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1.
When does your body come back to the middle? What count? Do it one more time.
What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
1,
Counter
2,
body
3,
here.
4, 5, 6. Now as I step onto my right foot, that's when I bring everything together.
Square, 7 to
Step,
the side. Step, hop to the side.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Jeremy. So this particular move, I don't know it. Jeremy's leading it on me. It's not something I would do on my own. But just in case you follows me to see the footwork, I'm gonna have Jeremy just hold my hands here since I'm reading questions as we go.
Which is a little.
Sophie, thank you. Give us food to give you a little bit of a lift.
One thing, leaders, I'm not doing this. So I'm not lifting my partner. My arms are relaxed, and I'm just going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish your Swiffer could do that. But followers, in case you want to see the footwork, Jeremy will lead it and count so you can watch my footwork.
1.
I'm twisting with my knee to the right.
2.
Is
Can
there
you
a
do
step
it
for
bigger?
me, triple step?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have 2 quicks. 1, 2. This one unwinds slowly.
This is
3,
heel,
4,
arch,
5,
fall,
6.
more on the ball.
What?
This is up on my toe.
Now we settle down together, and travel.
That first down in that triple step is split weight. Down,
Together.
down. Very much like a
Yeah.
beginning Liddy class. Triple step feeling.
Yeah.
Again, followers, if you want to do it with me or by yourself, basic first with counter body. 5, 6, 7,
And 1, 2, 3,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6, triple
oops,
step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1.
Right. We will also put that in the video recap that we put on YouTube and Facebook and let y'all see a little video recap of this if you'd like. That video recap will also only be up for a limited time. So use it while you can, and yeah, I think that's it.
I think we have one more question.
From
Min
Min.
says, how can we be sure we're conveying the relief?
The release.
The release, okay.
I think
Sorry,
the release is talking about that kick on 6.
The kicks. Okay, so as I go up, I'm settling back down. So let's go to the last.
We'll start right
Yeah.
here.
So the last motion I have, I'm stepping back here.
Oh, will you do the quick?
Sure.
So they know.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I'm split weight. So
Additionally, Jeremy's leaning back a little bit. He's leaning back, and he's the counter body here is helping me to feel that there's like a kick and that lift behind. So as Jeremy goes back,
so my body is a little bit here.
as he kicks, his right shoulder pulls back. Right foot's forward, right shoulder pulls back just a little bit. So that the left arm, right foot's kicking, left arm's forward, still counter body. That helps me to feel the lift. Lift, long, short arm. It's not a fast triple. It's a long, short arm triple. So we'll show you sideways one more time in case that helps with the lift. I like this angle here. I think we got space. I got markers on the ground. 6.
Here we go. Quick, or the whole thing.
Let's do it basic.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Quick. 3, 4, 5. Up, plant, and skip.
Yeah. Cool.
Again, we'll put this on a short recap for you. Hopefully you have fun with us. Thanks for joining us. Again, the 2 things we sort of focused on today was just that cool little footwork we did at the beginning.
Yeah.
Partner connection with the pillow, understanding sort of how we move, and then focusing on counter body rotation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let us know if you like that stuff. The best thing you can do to help us out is donate would be lovely. This is helping support our livelihood for the next couple of months until who knows what happens. Additionally, the more you share info on us, we're going to be posting some online videos and classes pretty soon. So stay connected to Elevated Rhythm. That's facebook.com/Elevated Rhythm. And then we'll have a website up with online stuff pretty soon. So please keep tuning in and nudge your friends. We're also going to have some videos for non-dancers. So if you want to give your friends a chance to
or your spouse,
do something
or
at
your
home.
significant other.
Yeah, so we'll have some videos up for getting people in while they have nothing to do.
Yeah. Also, we're available for private lessons or virtual privates, of course.
The way that works is you can book with us, reach out to us on Facebook or email. And then we're charging individually about $1 a minute. So you can do, we recommend 30 minutes minimum, but meet your budget. And then what you can do is if you're by yourself, send us a video. Find a video of you dancing with somebody, or any video of you practicing. And then we can look at that video and talk about things and give you exercises.
Yeah.
Or we can work with you and a partner, or we can work with the two of us, with the two of you. So all of that is optional and the prices change.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much. Hopefully you folks are staying safe.
Yeah, and healthy.
And healthy.
And if you're not, I wish you well, and
Yes.
let us know if we can do something
Yeah.
for you. We
Yeah.
love to give back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Adios.